Hi everyone, this is the first tutorial and this is to learn how to record or change the details of your province, region and mission. So first you access the database with your details. We choose today the province of US, enter, and you are on the dashboard or home page where you have these blue and green buttons, squares that are interactive, and so you can click here on province and you go straight where you have your province. If you click here, you open the layout of the province and you can only read. If I try to click, nothing happened. But to make changes, I can click on edit here and then I can add what I want. The other way to do the same is I go back to the home page. I don't save anything. Home page, I'm at the beginning. Instead of clicking here on the box, I go on the organizational charts. Here you click on the arrow and you have a list where you can choose province or region and communities. This province is also for region. So you click here, you go to the same point and you can again click here and then on edit, and you are ready to fill the information that you want. Or you can go back now to do the same. You can, instead of clicking here and then on edit, if you know that you want to edit, you can go at the end of this row and click on the blue button edit, and then you are already in and ready to write inside the fields. Okay, now don't change this field, that is the name that is given by the general administrator. As you see, there is a blue star. Wherever you will find a blue star means that these are mandatory fields, so it's compulsory to fill that, otherwise the system will give you a message of error or mistake, and you will not able to save what you have written. So don't change here what is written here. Here is the business name or legal name of the organization, the name that is recognized by your state or your country. These are two fields to put your code, identity code or fiscal code, in other words, codes that are given by the state for tax purposes and that identify your organization. You will find these two also in the community layout, in the community form. There you will not fill them, only here. Community name usually is provincial house, provincial aid in this case. Don't be concerned, don't mind about the translation. You are not responsible for that. So don't write anything in the yellow one if your main language is English. Going back, so provincial aid or provincial house, whatever. And then this is the street, the square, except the address. This is the house number, the code of the town, the country. Clicking here for the countries who have states, you will see the list of the states. For example, you will be able to see the list of the states of US, of United States of America, and you will select Connecticut, for example, for Hartford. Here is the name of the town and the neighborhood or district. Here, additional address information, in this case, yes, it's another address for the provincial office, for example, but could be that you need to specify close by, or block A, block B, whatever. Additional information, or that are essential for the address, or another address that is an alternative to the one that you have written, like in this case that there is a provincial house and a provincial office. This space is for the website of the province, not of the congregation, the province, if you have. Then you see secondary contact. You don't find the primary contact because the primary contact is automatically filled by the system as soon as you will record the sister who is the provincial or the regional coordinator, and you will tell the system that she is the provincial of United States. It will appear here as a primary contact. But the system gives you the possibility to record manually a secondary contact. Who is this one? He is the person who is available, who everybody can contact from other provinces, regional or missions, but also inside the province, if the provincial is not available. So usually is another consular or the provincial secretary. Here you put her name. Remember, never put sister or any title, no? Sister or whatever, because the system automatically will know when you will record her that she is a sister, and it will add this title. So if you write here, you will see twice. Telephone number, you have usually here you put the landline or the mobile phone, but usually but it's important that you put always in front the international code. So for US is +0, then a space, and then the number of the person. You can add more than one number. What is important is that you separate them with the semicolon, and again you repeat, and then etc. Okay, semicolon is important because the system will display this information in a drop down instead of everything on the same line. Email, here you write the email of the person. I'm playing. In this case it accepts only one email, so the one that she used the most. If you need to add others, you can add here. Here is supposed to be the email, the preferred one. Internet contact channels are the other social network that the person uses. If she has a WhatsApp number different from the mobile number that you write here, or if here you decided to write only the landline, here you write WhatsApp, colon, and the number, then semicolon, and the other social networks, for example Skype, colon, and the ID. It's important that it doesn't make sense that you only write like this. Doesn't make sense to write this only to tell whoever accesses this information that she has. Here we are looking for the exact ID of the person for each of this. Okay, now I don't say this information. Then remember, we are in the form of the province, so never forget where you are. This is the secondary contact for the province, and this is the open date. I mean the date the province started. And see, if you have an exact day, you write day, month, and year. If you know only the year, the system doesn't accept only the year, and so use the 1st of January of that year, so we know that that exact date is not known, but the year is correct. Or if you know only the months, for example, March 1854, in this case you write the first day of March, and we know that partially the information is correct. Closing date, nothing, because if the province is open. General comments is anything else that is important for the province or regional mission to record, and you can put here. At the end, you save. I'm not going to do this, but you save here, and it will appear an information that confirm that you have recorded this information.